Turning now to a growing international threat, not in Eastern Europe, but in East Asia. The U.S.'s chief intelligence officer is sounding the alarm that China could invade Taiwan by the end of the decade. Joe Khalil has more from Washington this morning. Joe.
Yeah, good morning, Ruta Bay. Obviously, we're still helping Ukraine to fight against Russia, but there is a bigger threat to the global order, one that lawmakers are now concerned maybe the focus so much on Ukraine is taking away from our ability to fight back against that larger threat, and that larger threat being China. And just yesterday, we got some alarming news that the Chinese military is planning a takeover at some point of Taiwan, an invasion much like we're seeing in Ukraine.
While the world focuses in on the horrors in Ukraine, some in Washington are sounding the alarm on what could be the next invasion of a sovereign country, China taking over Taiwan.
It's our view that they are working hard to effectively put themselves into a position in which their military is capable of taking Taiwan over our intervention.
Taiwan is an independent island nation which China claims as its own. Director of National Intelligence Avril Haines says between now and 2030, China will attempt a takeover. The U.S. provides Taiwan significant military aid, but with another $40 billion aid package approved for Ukraine last night, some in Congress fear the effort to arm Taiwan in this crucial moment could lag behind.
Well, it's currently lagging. There's upwards of $14 billion in undelivered defense equipment to Taiwan.
Congressman Mike Gallagher says already some missile systems, like the ones the U.S. sends to Ukraine, aren't scheduled for delivery to Taiwan until 2027.
That's too late. We are already in the window of maximum danger right now. To me, the foremost lesson is that you need to arm your friends and partners on the ground prior to conflict. That's the only chance we have of preventing the invasion.
Others point out China likely won't make the mistakes the Russian military has made in Ukraine. Senator Richard Blumenthal says the U.S. should manufacture more weapons specifically for Taiwan.
The Chinese are developing a military force that could potentially dominate the world.
And another sign of tension, China had really harsh words for the U.S. State Department. For years, the State Department's website made it clear that the U.S. did not support an entirely independent Taiwan. And just recently, the State Department took that language off of its website and changed its stance. So the Chinese Foreign Ministry said, quote, "This will inevitably stir up a fire that only burns the United States." Clearly another sign of tension there that's continuing. Ruta Bay.
Okay, Joe Khalil for us in Washington, D.C. Thank you. Still ahead.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.